Okay, welcome in everybody. Hopefully you all are well. Let's get stream pulled up on my phone here. As soon as it decides to work. Okay. It's probably not going to be a very long stream today again. I am kind of tired again today, so we're probably not going to do very many. Do I need to have them in my party? This? I really hope I have them. Should have them somewhere. There's Registeel. I don't know if it has to specifically be the ones. I know I caught them all. I don't know if I still have all of them. Sitting in this game. Yo, James, welcome on in. Afternoon. Where are the other two? Where are the other two Reggies? Alright, hold on. They might be in one of the other games. Which means I'm gonna have to go grab them. They might be in, Sword and Shield or something. No, not Raichu, but I don't know why it went up there. Where's Regigigas? Oh, here they are. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Oh, they're in the party. What? Oh, I was about to say. I was gonna say, it doesn't have to specifically be the ones from this game. What's up, James? What is your question? Get my counter open too. Alright. Did you suddenly become a Simpsons character? No. I just made the body more. Oh, I don't know why I added twice there. It's supposed to be more of like an internal flame throughout her body. It does look very yellow in the face. I can see that now in that one particular spot. No, you're good, James. I might have to like go back and see if there's a way I can maybe make it look a little less yellow, and that like I do see that now, like that one big patch of yellow in the face. um, Kind of annoying. I have to read this text every single time, but whatever. Oh, dang it. Now it's counting backwards. There. How are you though, James? Hopefully you're well. I'm really tired today, so it's not gonna be too many encounters being put into this hunt today. You're well, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. I only got like 3 hours of sleep, and then anxiety and stuff about stuff that's been going on lately has kept me up, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, so... And even if I could go back to sleep now, despite being tired, it'll just throw my sleep schedule off, so... No Regigigas on check number 3. One day I'll get another first encounter full odds like Kieran was way back in high school when I played Black and White. One day I'll have it happen on stream. Or a full odds will shine on the first encounter. I don't know what that full odds is gonna be, but I chose to hunt in this game. One, they're both full odds regardless of doing it in Sword and Shield or this game, and it's a little bit faster on the checks in this game too. Because you don't have to go through the whole raid den animation every single time after you reset the game and everything. Plus, I think it's a little more complicated than just resetting the game for Regigigas and Sword and Shield because of the fact that it's in a raid den. But don't worry, I have a Master Ball on standby for when it does show up. Plus, you know, the Master Ball is like the most fitting Pokeball for Regigigas to be in anyway. It's just because of the colors. Though now it looks more blue than purple than it used to. Back in the OG Gen 4, it looked way more purple than blue. We might only like do 100 resets today, if even. Just because I am just very low energy today. Plus, I need to like look into see if I have a hypersomnia, which is basically the opposite of insomnia, where you're always tired, regardless of how much sleep you get. I mean, I know I have insomnia problems too. And you can have both, which really sucks. Because then, you know, the insomnia kicks in at night, and then during the day, even if I do get plenty of sleep, I'm still just completely out of it and tired. Hopefully Gigas doesn't give me the Registeel treatment. Maybe it'll be a quick full-on time. I need to hunt Arceus too at some point. But I need to finish Brilliant Diamonds. Because I already caught normal Arceus in this game. I'm still salty about the fact that I was resetting for yo. Welcome in, Meg. Hopefully you're well. When Arceus first came out in BDSP, and we were able to shiny hunt it, and I got it in 196, but then failed it due to struggle. I'm still very salty about that. Someday I'll go and reclaim it. Hopefully I don't miss my counter at all too because of how tired I am. It's a very real possibility that today's stream is only going to be an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. I'm doing well, just really tired and exhausted. I got like 3 hours of sleep. But other than that, I'm doing alright. Hopefully you're well, Meg. Had a little bit of a rough night too. Just mental health stuff. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing alright. Yeah, I fell asleep for like 3 hours and then just a bunch of random depressive stuff just started hitting me in the middle of the night. I don't even remember like what the specific things were, but kept me up pretty much ever like the rest of the night and until now, so not fun. Here's his anxiety. Yeah, I definitely know that feeling too. I was also having some anxiety last night up too. For other reasons, but I think it's worse when you're dealing with depression and anxiety at the same time. It becomes a very overwhelming feeling. I have this like big goat plushie that I squeeze when I get like really bad anxiety. And it wasn't really helping me too much last night, so I ended up sitting up and there's this new Jurassic Park short film that someone had done, and I watched that and distracted me enough to not think about what was going on. We're gonna get the Regigigas on unlucky number 13. So my dad was asking me about the YouTube stuff today. And I was like, yeah, I was telling I stream games and people watch me play them or whatever. The basic description of a streamer. And, you know, of course, the way he was raised and everything, his response is, well, you can't really make money off of that. I'm like, you can. It takes time. I'm waiting on my watch hours to get up so I can at least have membership and have some income coming through that. Obviously, I don't intend it to be my full-time income for any time soon, but then he goes, that's basically impossible. You need like a million, or like the way he said it was just really discouraging. And I don't think he meant it that way, but it's kind of how he's looked at everything I've done in life. Is again how he was raised and everything is, if it's not making you money, it's not important. I don't know, I'm not saying that's to excuse what he said or anything, but um like kind of understanding his perspective just because he was raised to think that way. But it did kind of hurt me this morning. But I was honestly just way too tired to even like pay attention to half the things he was saying because I was running on 3 hours sleep. But I don't know. My brain is just really fried from minimal sleep and everything, and I don't know. And then he was like, well, maybe you'll have a full-time job if you hear back from these other places, and then we can help you get your own place. Maybe that's like the best thing for you right now. I'm like, first of all, no one can afford to live on their own. Second of all, I hate isolation. Like, even if I am hired with Walmart, I'm not going to be able to afford an apartment, plus pay for, gas, electric, internet bill, phone bill, all that by myself, with apartments costing, you know, anywhere between 1,000 and 2K a month just on rent alone. Also, trying to find a place close to where I end up working, unless he ends up helping me with a car, which he's brought up, then that becomes less challenging to worry about. I am kind of I guess anxious about driving again if that happens because it's been 2 years since I've sat in the driver's seat. I hope my muscle memory remembers how to, you know, make a car function. But things are a little shaky, but like he's coming around about things, kind of. even though he still uses the wrong pronouns a lot, and my stepmom had said it multiple times last night, and then she was like, I'm gonna still be so used to saying he, and that's not what she said exactly. She's like, I'm gonna still be saying he because I'm used to it. Wasn't in like an aggressive tone, but not in a tone that sounded like she cared enough either. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired and overthinking things a bit. Just like there's so many things to stress about, especially when the new year rolls around and good old Trump's in office and everything. And it's not gonna be a fun time. I have a feeling, one time my dad asked me to back up the Yukon out of the garage, and I did that, but instead of hitting the brake, hit the gas pedal. My mom was freaking out, and ever since then, I never drove again. Yeah, my dad definitely made it hard learning to drive growing up. It's very anxiety inducing to learn to drive with my dad. Yeah, imagine we do get this under odds. Plus it was dark out too. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like once I'm actually in the driver's seat again, it'll like come back to me. I think mostly right now I'm more worried about being on busier roads. So there's food cooking downstairs in the crock pot, and it simultaneously smells good and bad at the same time. Like it's making me nauseous a little bit, but also, you know, it like knowing what is in cooking in there, that is good. Makes it better. But the I don't know why it's just like this odd smell to me. And I could smell it from up here, which is crazy. Nada on number 23. I really, really wish the Shiny Charm did more than just affect eggs in this game. Because I have the charm. I just don't have, or it just doesn't do anything but affect eggs. I think if that was not an issue, these games would be so much better. Just overall. I mean, I know the original game didn't have a shiny charm. I don't think shiny charm was introduced till Gen 5. So like I guess it's still technically faithful to the originals. It's like then you look back, it's like don't even see a point to trying to get the complete Pokedex in games previous to Gen 5 because the shiny charm doesn't exist. Is that Regigigas said Zut. I love Regigigas' cry in the anime. It's so funny. Hmm. No purplish blue Regigigas on that one. I was originally planning to do Ho-Oh today in this game, but I realize it's a diamond exclusive, and I'm like, well, I don't have a finished save file, let alone mysterious shards in brilliant diamond to hunt Ho-Oh. So I think that's crazy because there's only uh 8 version exclusives for the legendary, at least from what I looked up anyways, which is just um Ho-Oh and Lugia are version exclusives, and then in one game you have the Kanto birds, in the other game has the Johto beasts. Otherwise, everything else is in both games from what I saw, so I might end up hunting Latios and Latios in this game too. But we'll see. Still gotta get Articuno and Dynamax Adventures, but I didn't want to do DAs 2 days in a row, so. After Articuno's done, though, I think we're gonna take a break from DAs to finish my Galarian Ponyta hunt through Masuda. I don't even think we're gonna make it to 100, even 100 encounters. We're already at a half an hour and we're at 30. And I don't think I'm gonna go more than an hour today just because of how tired I am. Really hope, I haven't gotten any calls from Walmart today, so I'm going up there tomorrow to ask about it, and hopefully I hear good things. because just based on all the stuff that Hy-Vee has and the fact that it's part-time, uh, the better job would be Walmart. Plus, they'll offer me more an hour. I think the minimum they have at Walmart right now is 16 an hour. Then Hy-Vee was offering me 13 an hour and it's like part-time hours, so it's like I'm gonna be getting like nothing. And there's like 6 different apps you gotta download. Dress code is like really strict. I don't know why the shoes have to matter. Like, it's a freaking grocery store. Like, I get the actual like shirt and pants and that part, but like, why do I need to go get black shoes? Like, I think I have a pair of black shoes, but I don't think they meet the criteria of um what falls under their acceptability. So I'm really hoping I hear good things from Walmart tomorrow and I can just tell Hy-Vee to piss off, I guess. Apparently I worked for them once before too, that I was told, and I don't remember doing that, and so I must have had a good reason. I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, maybe that this particular Walmart won't hire me, but simply because they're trying to have the, like, best of the best online team. And the other thing is my attendance record from the last time I worked at Walmart is when my mental health dropped significantly and my attendance just kind of plummeted with it. So, guess what? Oh, chat disconnected. What you mean? Okay, there it goes. I don't know why I thought I was having issues, but it looks like we're good. I don't know. If I end up getting help getting a car, then it'll expand my search too. And better opportunities for more full-time options. I might be able to work at a Dollar Tree too. Maybe I'd be able to get my management position back potentially. I don't know. There's one like that's not too far from here. I just don't necessarily feel like walking a mile there and back. Well, technically 2 miles there and back every day, especially when the winter is coming up. Maybe. Wish I was. It's like almost every other night right now that I am not getting enough sleep. And then on the offhand nights, when I am getting enough sleep, it feels like I'm still tired. It's like, regardless if I sleep or not, I'm still tired and basically falling asleep. Quite silly. It's very unfun. Yeah, I was sitting up last night too, missing Blue a lot, and the fact that, I had to leave him behind uh, when me and my ex split and everything. That, I won't really know how he's doing anymore because I'm not there. But I'm sure she's taking care of him. I mean, she probably needs him more than I do right now, honestly. Plus, even if I was able to take him with me, it's not like I would have been able to afford to take care of him anyways. I don't know if we were both on his adoption papers or not. Might have just been her name on it. But again, either way, I wouldn't have been able to take care of him, so. But I think when I am able to have a pet again, I am definitely getting myself a. If it's gonna be a dog, I am 100% gonna try to adopt a pitty. For about another 20 minutes. Hopefully tonight I get better sleep and tomorrow's stream can be um uh can't think straight. Longer. Gosh, I'm so tired, my brain cannot think of words. I don't think we're hitting 100 encounters though before the hour mark hits. Maybe like 80 I could see possibly. Probably closer to 70 though, if we get that high. But I might even just stop at 50, even if we're not at an hour. I'm just so exhausted today. And they're probably gonna want me to come downstairs and join the family soon anyways, so and not waste my time streaming and being in video chats. But yeah, I don't know. I'm tired and hungry, so hopefully at least the whatever's cooking down there is gonna be done soon, because I'm probably gonna eat and I don't know, probably take a nap. I mean, I think I'll probably be fine if I have my sleep schedule thrown off for one day. If I do end up taking a nap, if I'm able to, that is. Zoot zoot, says the Regigigas. Probably won't go on a raid though, just because of how short stream's gonna be today. But tomorrow, as long as I get better sleep, that should be a different story. I don't know what time I'm gonna be live. Um, Probably noon. Probably about the same time. But, you know, usually by 2 o'clock is when I usually start, so I shouldn't be out of the house that long, so. Though if Walmart hires me, streams are probably gonna be about 3 o'clock, because they're gonna be wanting me working 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. If they say I'm eligible for rehire. And it is a little concerning that I haven't gotten a call this weekend. And even if I don't hear good things tomorrow, I gotta go up there anyways to grab a few things, so. Alright, last 5 encounters of the stream. Also, I'm wondering if it's like these gummy anxiety. It's like, I don't know if it's also like, um, I don't know if they like also like double up as a sleep aid too. Yo, Matsu, welcome on in. I am very tired. I hope so. I hope I hear good things tomorrow. If I don't hear anything by, 5 p.m. tonight, then I know I'm not hearing anything today. Because, God, I cannot think straight. I think she works 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., so... Thank you, Matsu. We're gonna be ending in a few minutes, even though I just started. I'm just really tired. But I wanted to get at least a little bit of a stream in. We're just gonna go to 50. I might do another stream later today if I don't have anything going on. After I take like a little nap. Figure out what's going on downstairs and everything. Oh, did you end up getting the Poniard and Bisharp last night? I wasn't able to come by and check on the other stream. Got the full line, nice. I need to see what I still have left to hunt in that game. Maybe I'll do some hunting in that later if I'm more awake. Do another stream later and do some Scarvio hunting. But we'll see. It depends on if I'm able to get a nap in and what's going on and everything. I need to make a short out of the encounter though. I went to save in front of the Poniard and accidentally set up a picnic. Oof. That's a big old rip. Oh, I'm kind of waking up now, to an extent. I think, you know what, we'll keep going. I'm gonna go get some water from downstairs really quick. If you want, Matsu, you can hop and call, but I will be right back. Turned. Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm alright. Still waking
Good.
up.
Yeah, I only slept like 3 hours, then depression and anxiety kept me up for the rest of the
I went
night,
to
and
I went to bed at a decent time. And then I woke up after only 7 hours, so I'm like, well, I guess 7 hours is fine. But then, like, about an hour later, I was falling asleep again, so I went back to bed and slept for another 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I had two vodka cranberry drinks at my brother's play last night, and then I started having my head pains from my DID stuff like 3 times afterwards, and it was not fun to deal with. And then woke up with a bit of a stomach ache because of the alcohol later in the night, and then depression and anxiety followed after that. And it was just kind of a whole mess. But I'm slowly waking up more. I was gonna do more Articuno today, but I didn't want to do DAs 2 days in a row. I did do one this morning though to get to an even 60, but sadly no shiny.
Aw.
It will show up eventually.
Yep, we at least, I did at least manage to reclaim the Poniard.
What's
So,
good?
so first I got the Bisharp, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna also try and evolve this Bisharp, because that was my plan from the beginning, was that the first Bisharp I found, I was gonna, work towards evolving it, but the first Poniard I found, I was gonna stay, just in case I found 2 more Bisharps.
Yeah.
So I found Bisharp first, went, did everything to evolve it, found the Poniard, accidentally reset on it, a few more resets later found another Bisharp, so I'm like, okay, well, let's go someplace where Bisharp doesn't spawn. So went out to the little starter desert area and found a little road where it was only Poniard.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so I just did some isolated encounters a bit until I found the Poniard on the same sandwich as the second Bisharp, like right at the end of
Nice.
it. So I asked chat what we should go for. Someone suggested that we go for Scizor next, and I literally found it in 2 picnic resets.
Nice. Yeah, Caesar and Cleavor were easy ones for me in the
I might hunt Scyther in Scarlet Violet and then transfer it over. I think I did find a Scyther in Legends Arceus, but
yeah.
it's hard to actually hunt stuff in Arceus.
Yeah. I hunted my Cleavor in Scarlet and Violet.
It's gonna kill me ignoring outbreaks and stuff when I do my Stantler hunt.
Yeah.
So I
I
want to
need
get Stantler.
I think I need I have 2 Weird Ear, but I don't have a Stantler. So I got 2 Weird Ear and an Outbreak in Legends, but I never got Stantler.
Yeah, I want to get a shelf of Stantler.
Yeah, that's what I was going for a while, but I think I'm gonna just end up getting a Stantler in Scarlet and Violet.
I've hunted it a few times with Scarlet Violet, never found anything. But
Yeah.
the shelf you can only get in Arceus.
I don't know why they didn't put the Black Augerite in Scarlet and Violet. Or the peat block. They didn't have to keep the whole full moon thing, but they could have at least put the peat block in the game. They even went the whole giving Ursaluna a second form, and they're like, no way to actually evolve an Ursaring into Ursaluna without sending it to Legends first, and then waiting for, a half a day to wait for a full moon to show up. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they make those evolutions less annoying to figure out. They could have just done a moonstone. Like, why did they have to give it a whole new item to make it evolve? At least for Ursa Luna, like, a
It's
moonstone it would have made so much sense.
it's a thing that they do. They've always it's a tradition for cross-gen evolutions. They've always done that. In order, it's basically a way to explain in meta that why that evolution didn't exist in the previous generation.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
oh,
that's
Pichu
true.
in Kanto because they didn't know how to breed yet in Kanto. Oh, Weavile didn't exist in Hoenn because you can't find the claw in Hoenn or Johto. You can't find the claw in Johto, so that's why Weavile can't be found in Johto.
Yeah.
Magnezone doesn't exist in Kanto because because you need to have that special area, and that special area doesn't exist in Kanto.
Yeah. I'm really glad they changed a nose pass to just a Thunderstone evolution, though.
Yeah, I am really glad they changed a lot of the location ones, and they'll probably
Yeah.
eventually do the same with the more recent
Wasn't
ones too.
wasn't Leafeon and Glaceon evolve? Didn't they used to evolve by those like icy rock and the
Yeah,
moss rock thing?
yeah. Up until the Switch era, they would only evolve near the Icy Rock and the Moss Rock, but then in the Switch era, they finally changed them to stone items.
Yeah.
Except for Legends Arceus, where you have both options available.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just used the stone.
Yeah, over in the Fieldlands, between where you find the worm, between where you can find Beautifly and Dustox and the Alpha Lopunny,
Mm-hmm.
there's that big green, there's that big mossy rock right there. That's where you can evolve Eevee.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do remember seeing that.
Yeah, I forget where the icy rock is in Alabaster Icelands, but you also don't really, by the time you get there, you've already found plenty of ice stones and don't really need it.
Yeah. Not as common as finding stones in Scarlet and Violet, or just items in general.
Yeah, and I think the reason they included that was because it's based on Sinnoh, which is where they introduced those evolution methods. So it would be
Yeah.
kind of weird if they didn't exist in Hisui.
Yeah. So there in Pokemon Z, the fan game, apparently there's new Eevee evolutions. I'm like, which is kind of weird because Gen 6 was the generation that introduced Sylveon. So a fan game of Gen 6 also is introducing other evolutions.
I hope Legends ZA finally gives us an Evolution Mega. Like, even if it's just Sylveon that gets it, I would still be really happy.
Yeah, I think it would make the most sense for Eevee to get a Mega.
Yeah, at first we thought, because of the leaks, and I won't say what exactly it was that was leaked, but at first we thought we were only getting 2 new Megas, but just turns out those were just the 2 that uh, had been spoken about in the leaks themselves. So
Mm,
we should still be getting more than just 2 brand new Megas.
yeah. I mean, personally, I just never really cared for Megas. I like their designs and everything, but the concept of Mega Evolution, I've never really been a big fan of.
This is why you don't read the Pokedex.
Fair.
It's like, yes, I am aware that Mega Glalie breaks its jaw when it Mega Evolves.
Or
But
Gyarados just becomes so enraged that it'll attack its own trainer.
it's like, I don't. But I'm also aware that Drifloon kidnaps children. And so
Mm-hmm.
does Hypno. I'm aware that a lot of Pokemon kidnap children.
And then there's the whole folklore thing about Typhlosion that was leaked recently.
And of course, there's the whole thing with Frostlass, luring men to the mountains and then freezing them solid.
Mm-hmm.
The
Pokemon,
Pokedex is dark whether you're looking at megas or not.
oh, 100%. Even outside the Pokedex, I mean, that's not even really the reason I don't like Megas. It's never really been a gimmick I liked that much. Now, if they could stay in those forms, that would be cool, but without having to do it every single battle, I don't know. Especially the ones like Mawile should have just gotten an evolution. Or Audino. They should have just
That
been
is the one.
given evolutions instead of megas, and now they never will because the megas exist.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I dislike about the megas is that they can no longer evolve some of those Pokemon, like Mawile. Please, please, I need Mega Mawile to just be a permanent evolution.
And I think it's good. It's gonna be if they the theory that I heard is true that there won't be alphas in the game. There'll be wild mega Pokemon that are forced to be in their mega forms by whatever the evil team stuff that's going on in the game is causing that to happen. That would be really cool, and it'd be cool if those Pokemon get to stay in their mega forms, like when you catch them. But if you catch them as a non-mega, you still have to mega evolve them naturally. I think they'll be given not as good of stats if you catch them as a mega. I don't know
Yeah, but
though.
that would make things difficult to like transfer them into home and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like, how are they going to make it so you can transfer them into other games if
They probably
other
would,
games aren't going to have megas?
what they probably do, so you know if you have Dialga and Palkia in their origin forms, and you put them in home, they just revert back to their normal forms. It'd probably be like that. And then when you transfer them back to ZA, they'll be in their mega form again. Who knows what'll happen? Cause
Who knows? I'm personally trying to avoid like the actual gameplay leaks and like story links.
yeah, I
Like
haven't
I'm
really been
perfectly
looking at
fine.
them in general.
Yeah, like I'm perfectly fine knowing, oh, so and so's going to get a Mega Evolution. Hey, that's awesome. Like, please give me a Mega Raichu. I need Mega Raichu.
I just want a fairy and fire type Pokemon.
Yes.
Please combine my
Yes,
two
Fire
favorite
Fairy.
types. Make them into one.
That
And
or make
I hope it's a cool Pokemon too.
my theory about Celebi getting an evolution and being the A Pokemon from the title and making that finally be Grass Fairy.
Yeah. And it really should be, because it's based on a fairy.
Yes. Celebi should have been changed to Grass Fairy.
But
Other
no,
Pokemon
it's
have like
grass
basic
psychic.
type change.
It's
Yeah. Like
psychic.
yeah,
Our fairy didn't exist back then, but then, they could have changed it very easily.
yeah.
Does
Because
it learn
they
fairy
changed
type
other
moves?
I don't know, but like they changed other Pokemon's types. Like most of the Pokemon that got fairy had fairy just sort of slapped onto them.
Yeah,
But
some of them
some
just don't make
Pokemon
sense. Like Mr. Mime should not be a fairy type to me. Or
but like Clefairy and Clefable got completely switched to being fairy types, and
yeah.
Azurill too.
I don't
Uh,
think Jigglypuff should be a fairy type either. I think that should have stayed normal. If anything, it should have become normal flying because it's a balloon, because it's considered the balloon Pokemon.
I mean, we got another balloon Pokemon that is flying type.
Yep, Drifloon and Drifloon, but like if anything, if Jigglypuff was going to be given another type, it should have been normal flying. But it doesn't make sense to me for Jigglypuff to be a fairy type. I think it's just because so many of them are like, oh, well, this Pokemon's pink, so that automatically makes it a fairy type.
I think it's because of the rivalry between Jigglypuff and Clefairy.
Yeah. Still. So many Pokemon that should have the fairy typing don't.
Yeah.
Didn't Mega Audino gain the fairy typing?
Yeah. So did Altaria.
Yeah, because they dropped its flying type for fairy. I'm pretty sure that's the only dragon fairy. Is Mega Altaria.
Yeah, the Togepi line also went from normal and normal flying to fairy and fairy flying.
Yeah, and that's another one that like it doesn't really scream fairy type to me. At least not until it evolves.
I mean,
I like Togekiss does, but
yeah.
Togepi does not. It's
I'd
like,
say Togetic also is kind of fairy.
yeah, but Togepi, I think Togepi should have stayed normal. It doesn't look fairy to me, but then it would be kind of weird that Togepi stayed normal, but the other two got their normal types changed to fairy.
Yeah.
So, but oh, I just realized we're
But like,
on check number 69.
yeah, I mean, they don't have to necessarily be Fae in order to become fairy type, though.
Yeah,
Like, I'm fine with them giving fairy to more than just stuff that looks like it would actually be like a traditional fairy.
yeah,
I mean, the Meryl line are fairy types.
that's true. I always well, except for Azurill.
No,
The oh wait,
Azurill
no, it's normal
was originally
fairy.
normal. Yeah,
I
Azurill was
keep
originally just
forgetting.
pure normal type. Yeah, so they slapped fairy onto it too.
Yeah, that's what I was getting confused with. Cause I always forget that it's not water. It's still normal, and then it
Yeah.
had the fairy typing.
Which is so confusing and weird. Like, why was it not given the water type?
That makes no sense because Meryl is not a normal type.
No.
It's blue like the rest of them and screams water typing. But it's not a
Okay.
water type for some reason. I mean, I guess defensively it works well because I'm pretty sure it still learns water moves.
Yeah,
But
and it also,
so
uh,
like you avoid that electric uh weakness by not evolving it.
yeah, but it's also a baby.
True.
Babies are not known for their strengths. Nobody is going to be going into competitive with an Azurill
Not unless you're
unless they're
really good
doing
at
Tiny Cup.
not unless they know what they're doing and how to make it work.
Yeah.
Like if you do a baton pass or whatever into the Azurill and then like get a massive stat boost from the previous Pokemon. I think once we get to 100 encounters here, I'm gonna swap back to doing Dynamax Adventures because I really want to get that Articuno. You got stream plans today?
Yep. Today's per Sunday. I was actually kind
Oh
of
yeah, it is
thinking.
Sunday.
Yep. I was actually kind of thinking about starting around 4 because the PS3 controller is a lot easier on my hands, so I can actually
Yeah,
go for longer with it.
what's good. shame this has to be full odds though, because they didn't make the shiny charm a good item in this game.
It doesn't even work.
Yeah, only on eggs. And even then I still doubt it.
I think it also works in the underground.
No, it's just eggs. And claimed to also be the radar, but that's only when you're at 40, and it takes it from 1 in 100 to 1 in 99.
Yeah. Which is why I really hope that Skitty is going to be in Legend ZA.
Yeah.
Because it's found right outside of Lumio City in X and Y. So
Yeah, I keep thinking that Skitty's in Sword and Shield.
nope. The only Switch game Skitty is in so far is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Yeah, because for some reason I kept thinking it was in that Delcatty was in Dynamax Adventures.
Yep. Oh my gosh, if they gave Delcatty a Mega, I would be so happy.
That'd be cool. Pokemon to get a Mega.
I would forgive every grievance against Skitty if they gave Delcatty a Mega.
I still think Galarian Slowbro needs to get its own Mega. And then do the same for Slowking, but at the very least, Galarian Slowbro should get a Mega because its Cantonian form has a Mega.
Yep.
And they're technically the same Pokemon. You wouldn't even have to like make a different Mega Stone. It would just use it on the same Pokemon. The Slowbro Knight would just work on that would just also work on Galarian Slowbro.
I just hope that the theory of getting Megas for the starters also is true.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I think that's what's gonna end up happening instead of regional variants, because, like, from what I've seen that they were saying that they're kind of trying to get away from regional variants. I can see convergent species still happening. Maybe not in ZA, but Generation 10 I definitely can see more convergent species happening.
Sorry, Leo's talking to me, not talking back.
Do you think Game Freak should hire us to be? 100%. We would make Game Freak so many sales. They just listen to our ideas.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Number 77. Not a damn thing.
I hear somebody say damn thing, especially like with making the word damn longer, it always makes me think of this one Jeff Dunham joke. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Everyone left the house at the same damn time. And in the afternoon, it's the same damn thing. Except everybody's going the other way. Yeah, I always think of that.
Yeah. No Regigigas on check number 79.
Aw, you'll get it.
Shame. I mean, it's only day one of hunting the thing, so I
Yeah.
definitely don't expect it to be popping up today.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you
You know,
never know.
like that's
Every encounter
fun.
has the same amount of chance as, you know, chance. Encounter 80 has just as good of a chance as encounter 10,000.
Yeah. I mean that would be insane luck to get it today.
Yeah. Highly unlikely, but I mean, then again, you know, I did get Kirim first encounter in black and white back in high school, so, and the same thing happened to me with Fennekin on my second run of Pokemon Y, so, you know, crazier things have happened.
Meanwhile, I would near triple odds looking for my first shiny Fennekin, but
I wasn't, and the craziest thing too is I wasn't even trying for either one of them. I was just casually going to go catch Kirim, and he's like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna be a different color.
my first full odds shiny was a Roggenrola in Pokemon X. My first playthrough too.
Nice. Yeah, and then I was like, you know, I want to replay Pokemon Y. So I started replaying Pokemon Y, and I was like, oh, okay, I chose Froakie last time I played. I'm gonna choose Fennekin this time. And then game boots up, get into the first battle, and the Fennekin is gray, and it's shiny. I'm like, huh? And my brain wants to like guilt trip me, or not guilt trip, gaslight me into thinking that I manipulated the game back then to make that happen. And like my memory is wrong about the whole situation for either one.
It's like you can't manipulate your starter encounter.
Yeah, unless you had like a Game Shark or whatever they were called back in the day.
Game Boy Color was Game Shark. Game Boy Advance was Action Replay. They never made a Game Shark for the for the Game Boy Advance, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, they did have Action Replay for DS though. I don't know if they ever did it for 3DS. I know the DS did. I know I had one for the DS, but that was after I had gotten the Kirim.
Yeah, I only had those two cheating devices as a kid. I didn't get any more after the DS came out.
Yeah. Man, how powerful you felt having those devices.
Yeah, although my Game Shark was always falling apart.
Yeah. You're not purple, Regigigas. Get out of my sight. Yeah. I opted to do it in this game because doing it in Sword and Shield, the animation is longer to get between each encounter. Because you had to go through the raid den animation every single time. It's just
Yeah,
faster to reset this game.
yeah. Even though the odds are better, it just takes so long.
Yeah.
That's why I held off on doing DA hunts for so long, was because I was hoping that they would give us that method in Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, but unfortunately they're like, no, here's the legendaries, but they're shiny locks, so, you know, catch them again for no reason.
Mhm.
Which, you know, I mean, I still did, but
Yeah.
maybe Generation 10 will finally be able to, catch shiny Glacier and Spectre, specifically Spectre, because it's the only good shiny out of the two. Meanwhile, Spectre, or, Glacier has a horrible shiny. You can bear, it's, I would say it's honestly worse than Regice. Got it.
I think Leo's trying to gaslight me into feeding him. It's like, no, I saw that you got your breakfast. It's still another 3.5 hours till your dinner time.
Right.
Like, I'm willing to feed you at 5:30, but not 2 o'clock. His dinner is at 6, but I'll feed him at 5:30 so that I can actually be the one to feed him his dinner instead of relying on Rena for all of his meals.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's not purple. Actually, it looks more blue now than it used to. I remember in the original Gen 4 games, its sprites looked more purple.
Leo, do you have to be laying on my phone right now?
It's like, yes, mom, I must.
I was just thinking I should collect my booster packs for the day.
Yeah, I would, but you know, the app destroys my phone, so it's indigo. Yeah, it's not. It's more of a brighter color than it used to be. It used to be a deeper shade of purple in the original, like back in Gen 4 and 5.
I'd say it's more gold than bright, and
I mean the shiny.
yeah, like that purple is like a dull lavender.
Yeah, I'm saying back in like the original Gen 4, it was darker. It's more of a violet than lavender. Either way, I don't want to shine. Because it don't exist. I hope it doesn't, it's not as bad as how Registeel went.
Oh, he got up. Thank you, Leomon.
Remember that took me, God, almost, I think that took me almost a month to hunt Registeel. And this is the last of the Reggies I have to hunt. And then no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was gonna do resets for Ho-Oh, but I realized it's a diamond exclusive, so I'm like, well, okay, that's going back on the DA list once I have someone to host Ho-Oh.
So I just got word from my dad that apparently his childhood hometown is on fire.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my gosh, my dad. My dad. I was asking him for his help with picking out a not too expensive external hard drive for my computer.
Mm-hmm.
I would really like to get like a second one as well to have like a backup. And my dad just like one of the options we were looking at, like he found this like really cheap one. He's like, yeah, but if it's like that cheap, then it's like, why did you send it to me if you thought it would be no good? One of the options he sent to me, I was like, oh, that one's really cheap. He's like, yeah, but if it's that cheap, then it's probably not going to be very good. And it's like, okay, I don't know why you sent it to me then. And now he's like, just to prove a point, I'm gonna buy this 2 terabyte one that's really cheap. I was like,
Wow.
okay, well, if it winds up working, then I'm getting a free $9 external hard drive. Although it looks, although the design looks more like it would be. Oh no, yeah, I guess it is a bit. It is a long boy. And Dad's like, oh, and these come in red. That's perfect for a girl. It's like, I would like blue better. Like, yeah, I'm buying this one in red. It's like, okay, if it does end up working, then I don't know why you wouldn't get it in the color that I said that I would prefer. If it ends up working, then
Maybe
okay.
he'll test it in red and then get you the blue. Gotta test it in the wrong color. And then get the color you want.
Yeah, he's okay, Meg. We don't live anywhere near. His childhood hometown is in a completely different state than where we're in right now. Also, I don't know if it's me or not. Has anyone else been having issues with YouTube chat disconnecting all of a sudden?
It did that to me a little bit earlier in the stream.
Okay, so it's a YouTube server thing. Okay.
Yeah, most
That makes me
likely.
feel a lot better. Because my internet also cut out for a hot minute yesterday, right as I was about to start stream.
Mm-hmm.
And it came back on right away, and it's got me feeling nervous, like, oh, is that disconnection thing on my end, or is that YouTube's end?
Yeah,
Hashtag YT being YT, exactly.
indeed. Yeah, I haven't had any internet issues at my dad's so far, so.
It's like, I haven't seen anything from Comcast saying that they're having trouble.
Yeah, I think I might actually stop when I hit 100 instead of doing DAs, because the tiredness is starting to hit me again. Oh, I wish I had more than 3 hours of sleep, but I probably would have been tired anyways, because I'm tired regardless of how much I sleep I get regardless, so.
Same. I could get a
I
full 10 hours sleep and still be tired.
Yeah, I feel like I might have a hypersomnia, which is the opposite of insomnia, where you're just tired all the time during the day, regardless of how much sleep you got. You can get a perfect amount of sleep and then still be just dead tired all day. I mean, last night makes sense that I'm tired today because I only slept 3 hours because I couldn't go back to sleep after that. But yesterday didn't really make a lot of sense why I was so tired. Check number 97. Not very many more to do today. Probably stressed. Yeah, I believe it. That do be making people tired. Stress do be doing that.
Yeah. For me, it's always iron deficiency.
Yeah, like I'm like nodding off a little bit. Definitely gonna stop once we hit 100. I am
So I do take
tired.
supplements for it.
Yeah. Imagine we get it on 100 exactly.
That'd be cool.
Doubtful, but you know, never know what could happen.
You know what I really want in a Pokemon game as far as like customization goes?
Hmm.
I want them to include clothing options that the NPCs wear.
That'd be cool.
So like, if you're doing like a particular challenge run or something, like, oh, can you beat this Pokemon game with only bug types? You can actually dress your character up like a bug trainer, like a bug
Yeah,
catcher.
that would be cool. Maybe we'll get something like that in Generation 10. Or even ZA, who knows?
Yeah, but at least Legends Arceus has a gi that you can wear if you wanted to do like a fighting type challenge.
Yeah. Last two encounters. Strawberries for Lord Giratina, indeed. Well, we don't have strawberries in this game, but still. Alright, last encounter. And then we're gonna end off. I'd go on a raid, but we've only been streaming an hour and a half, and it just doesn't feel like enough time to really throw a raid out somewhere, so... And I'm too tired to go look for someone anyways.
Yeah, and I wasn't planning on starting my stream till 4.
Yeah. Let's see if Regigigas almost called it Giratina. Wants to be blue. Or lavender or whatever.
I mean, I could at least see if I can find someone for you to raid.
Nope.
Someone named Carly May. Oh yeah, I've seen Carly May before. She's hunting Moralo.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually don't like to go on a raid unless I've streamed for at least 2 hours. Uh, but anyways. What should I do tomorrow? Actually, you know what? I think tomorrow we're gonna do a Fortnite stream because there's new weekly quests dropping. So most likely that's what we'll do. But anyways, thank everybody for coming in today. I can't think straight. I'm tired, and I'm gonna probably go take a EP nap. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around maybe 1 o'clock CST. So, take care of yourselves. There should be another video dropping tonight, an SCP video. So make sure you keep your eye out for that. And if you haven't watched the backrooms video from yesterday, check that out as well. And tomorrow should be the first part of Pokemon's Z fan game dropping. Why did my screen switch just flicker there? That was weird. Anyways, take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Fortnite. And
Bye.
have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.